One thing that I just do not suggest when you bring your dog home, do not just put them in the crate and close it and hope that they're going to do amazing. And you, as a dog parent, are going to feel bad for doing this. Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful, beautiful day out. Lots of snow. See a lot of people all over the world when they see snow, they're like, oh my God, it's a storm. Us in Canada, we see snow and we're like, oh my God, it's a miracle. The day has finally come. It's nice. It's warm out and it's snowing. Very, very happy. So maybe we'll go to the dog park later, but hold on, he's eating snow. What are you doing? Like I said in one of the other vlogs, Frankie comes home from the dog park or being out or anything, and he comes home and he has to pee like so much, and it's because he's always eating snow. So even if I don't bring water to the park, I'm not worried about it because he just eats all of the snow, all of it. The park is just, there's grass afterwards. What the heck are you doing, mister? What is that nose? Do you want to go show them your bed? Okay, you need to calm down over there. Want to go show them your bed? Come on. Yeah, whoa! Is that your bed? Whoa, yeah it is. That's awesome. Yeah. Ladies and gents, this is Frankie's room. It's not even mine anymore. He has more beds in it than I do. So today, we're going to be talking about crate training. Again. Now Frankie has already been crate trained. I started crate training since the day I brought him home. And it's been, oh man, Frankie turns 2 like in next week, which is insane to me. It's insane to him too, he doesn't even know. And let me just show you what he does when I see his bed, or I tell him to go in his crate now and I lock the door. Let's just see his expression. Hey thanks, go in your bed. Good guy. He's going to look like a lost puppy, but that's okay. And you, as a dog parent, are going to feel bad for doing this. And that's also okay, but please know it's a great thing. That right there, what he's doing right, boom, that's what you want. This is a relaxed state. And this is where we want all of our dogs. We don't want them to feel trapped in this crate. We want them to feel at home. This is their safe spot. This is where they feel at home. This is where they can go to when anything's happening. For those who don't know, we did move. So we moved homes. That's why I'm crate training him again. And when we were moving, he wasn't too scared about the move. He was more scared about the loud noises and the boxes and everything. And what would he do? He would come and lay in his crate. He's a little triggered by that noise, and I'll show you why. If anybody's out there watching with a puppy, I know you're probably watching this video being like, my dog doesn't relax in their crate. They get in there and they start howling, they start screaming. And what do? You also start screaming at them. And what that says to a dog, from my own experience, so I'm not a dog trainer, just what I've learned from Frankie, is that when I yell, he yells back. And when I yell at him, he says, oh, wait, it's okay to do this, and he barks back. Or makes louder noises. So what did I do when Frankie was making noises, when he was whining, when he was barking or crying in his crate, being like, let me out of here? Okay, that sounds so bad. I'm not locking him up. It's for his own greater good. Made him feel like home. Trust me. Trust me. Get that through your head. It's a good thing. Crate training is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. The one thing I did was this noise. The reason why that noise works is because it's unfamiliar to them. Instead of you yelling no, they're just hearing things. And at that time, when you first bring them home, they don't understand what no means. That's not a command, right? It doesn't stop them from doing anything. But a simple tap on the crate is a noise that they don't normally hear. So it gets their attention. Now the crate that Frankie is using is called the iCrate. and I will leave it linked down below. And the dimensions that I got for him is 42 by 28. And that's actually what would fit a full-size Australian Shepherd. Frankie is a miniature American Shepherd, as most of you know, but I knew he was going to be a little bit bigger, and I also wanted the room for him to just be free. And also, a lot of them come with crate dividers. So when you first bring your puppy home, you're going to get this crate divider, and you're able to section it off. That's awesome! You did awesome! You did great! Yes, you did! Oh, thank you. Thanks. Oh, okay, all right. It's not playtime right now, though. It's not playtime right now. We gotta make a video. I'm not here to tell you why you should crate train your dog. I'm here to tell you why I crate trained Frankie. The main reason why is because I wanted to know that he was safe. If I was to ever leave the home, or if I was ever to take my eyes off him, especially when he was a puppy, I wanted to know that nothing was gonna be happening to him. I knew where he was gonna be, and that would be in his crate because it is closed and it's locked shut. He can't get out. So when I'm away or anything, I know that he's there. The second reason I wanted to create him a safe place. Now, when I say locked away, when I say I close the crate, when somebody calls it a cage, we often think that that's such a bad thing, and it's not, in my opinion. It's a great thing. It shows them that he has a den, he has a spot that is his, even in a world that it's a new world for them, right? So even a world where he thinks everything is so new and so different, he can always go back to his bed and his crate and feel safe. I found it also taught Frankie a lot of patience. It also really taught him how to sit and wait and be relaxed. As some hyper breed, as everyone likes to call it, it's really hard for this breed to sit down and be like, okay, we're done working. And I found once I shut that door, he was like, okay, we're done for the day. I can finally relax. And that really, really helped me with everything for him. I never really had to put him in his crate when he was being bad. A lot of times I put him in the crate because we were doing stuff like building furniture or anything like that, and I just wanted him to be safe, and he was getting in the way, and if he was barking or doing whatever, anything like that where it was going to harm him in the end, that's when I really put him in the crate to more discipline him and be like, hey, when I tell you to stay away, you gotta stay away. Now I want to talk about this candidly. I don't want this to be 3 steps on how to crate train your dog, because it doesn't always take 3 steps. But I'm gonna go grab the number 1 thing that you need to start crate training. Yep, that's treats. I am using the Fruitable Skinny Minis pumpkin and mango flavored treats. They're perfect for puppy training and everything, and I'll actually show you why. The reason that they're so good for puppy training is because they can break off into these little pieces. And ladies and gents, this is all you need. You can even go smaller than this. Here you go. Now a lot of people think that, oh, bigger the dog, bigger the treat. No, even as Frankie's grown, I've given the same amount of piece of treat as I have since day 1. When I brought Frankie home, the first thing that I did was introduce him to the crate. I originally didn't have any bed in here at all. When I first brought him home, I had nothing in the crate. I had that divider, so he only had enough room. I had the divider in, so he only had enough room to sleep and lay down. And the reason why is because dogs do not like their own mess. So if he was to pee, poop, or do whatever in his crate, he wouldn't want to sleep in it, which would then encourage him to not pee or poop in his crate. I know it seems like a really awful thing to do, putting no bed or no blanket in there at all, but after a while, you're able to put a blanket or a bed in there. First thing that we're gonna do, what's this? What's this? Boom, he sniffed the crate. I'm gonna reward him. All he did was sniff the crate. That's it. Can you go in your bed? Good. Now, obviously, Frankie knows his crate very well, but it has been a while since he's used it. So I can't show you the day 1 of him using it because I didn't take any video of that. But I can show you reintroducing, and this is how I did it. Good. Come here. Good. You also want to show them that this crate is not the end of the world. They're able to leave it and they're able to go in it. It's not awful. Go in your bed. Awesome. Now the next thing I did when I reintroduced him to his crate is I got him to lay in it for a little bit, even with the door open. Franks, go into bed. Good. Down. Down. That's good. Stay there. And so what I'm trying to do, and it's very difficult, is to show him that he's able to be relaxed. He's able to lay down and mind his own business while in his crate. It is very hard to do, especially when you have treats, So blocking them off and showing that, hey, you're not getting a treat right now until you finish what you're doing, that's also important. You can also try leaving the room, and we'll do that next. Good. Stay. Good boy. Really good. Really good. A lot of people will say good boy once they open that door, and then what does that do? It gets their dog to run out to them and teaches them to leave their crate, even when told to stay. What I will always tell you is that I'm not a dog trainer. But one thing that I just do not suggest, when you bring your dog home, do not just put them in the crate and close it and hope that they're going to do amazing. What if I brought you over somewhere, threw you in a room and locked the door? Are you not going to panic at all? No, you would. And so really think about your dog as if, this might be bad advice because I don't know how you are, but I thought of Frankie of how I would treat myself. And if I was in his position coming into a new world, what would I think if I was going into the situation? Why am I scared? What made me scared? What is going to make me more comfortable? And so just introducing your dog to the crate first is huge. Showing them that it's not scary. That's your first and biggest step. And then next, we can do this. Good boy. As you can see, for anyone who's nervous or worried about crating their dog, he's not harmed in there. He's completely all right. I always get so scared. There's so many treats near my face. I always get so scared talking about crate training or any dog tips because I know there's a lot of people out there who like to do it a certain way. But I want to make this clear. There's a million ways to do something, okay? There's no best way for anyone. The amount of friends' dogs and my dogs that I've worked with that are so vastly different is insane. I grew up with a cockapoo, and he was a whole different world than what Frankie is. It's night and day. Even working with my girlfriend's dog, Indy, it's also just completely different dog. And each dog is so different. So you have to know that they're going to respond to you. He doesn't want a treat. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, oh my God, I don't agree with this. I don't agree with that. I don't want to do this. Then don't. Do it your own way. Whatever works for you works for you. And the environment that you're in it definitely is different than mine. See, I taught him this a while ago. And that's when I open his door, he doesn't leave until I tell him to. Okay. Good boy. That's awesome. Yeah, let's get a treat-o. You can get a big one. Oh, yeah. Yum. Yum. Sit. Can you say hi to people? Say hi. Say hi. There's also a lot of people who will use their crate just as disciplining. And to each their own, but I don't necessarily agree with that. What you're teaching them is that when they're bad, they go to this box. It doesn't make sense. But if you teach them that it's their home, and you can use it to discipline, then that's best of both worlds. But to be honest with you, oh my God, this guy's big boy now. If you take the time out of your day to work with your dog, not train your dog, to work with your dog, then you'll very rarely have to put him in there. But every dog is different, so you might need to use it as more of a disciplining tool than I did. But I think I put him in there maybe, whoa, that's big yawns, bud. Maybe once or twice. I have the biggest kids. Oh yeah! So I hope I didn't yell at you guys too much about this. I get a little scary when I talk about stuff like this. But I hope this inspires you to understand that crate training is not for bad dogs. It's to create good ones. And that's just my opinion. Yours is yours as well. And I hope it works for you. I hope something I said is a tip that's going to help you train your dog to be the best dog that you need in your lifestyle. And it's going to go well and complement the way that you live. But since I had the best friggin' actor in the world here, we're gonna give him something special. We worked with this brand a while ago called Cookie Pal, and this isn't a brand deal at all. They just make good treats, and it's actually the brand called Made Good, which makes granola bars. So you know it's gotta be healthy. And look at that, made in Canada. Okay, never mind. Frank's is really picky about treats, so I just leave them there, and then he ends up eating them anyways. What do you look at me like that? He's like, really? That's it? And then he eats them. But thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this maybe helps you with any pup or older dog that you're crate training, or somebody when you're moving or anything. It really helped us with the move, so I hope it helps you with everything. But as for the move, things are going pretty well. Frankie seems to be a lot better than what I updated you with last before. He puts himself to bed now, which is really amazing, and he actually goes to his crate and puts himself in his crate, which is just awesome. It's literally perfect. Around I'd say probably 10 p.m. he'll go and he'll make his way up those stairs with that big bum of his. And then it's like, oh my God, where did he go? Because we're all so paranoid now because we have a few floors. As the last place, it was just one floor, so we always knew where he was. But now he's just going to bed, which I got an old man now. He's almost 2. Comment down below, what should we do for Frankie's 2nd birthday? Because I have no idea. And we'll see you guys next time, right? Give me a big... Oh, yeah!